Playboy Kerala. Hello guys, welcome back to Filmosophy. So today we have a special video. This was not recommended by anyone. It's Rashmi who has edited it. So Rashmi, before we begin, give me some context about it.
So actually
Samadhana Pusthakam.
I was going through some I really wanted to watch what was new in Malayalam industry.
Oh, Gaganachari, you know, I have put up a community post also. In Bangalore, there are 0 shows of Gaganachari. Both of us, we reacted to the trailer and we saw the teaser also behind the scenes. We really loved it. We thought it would be a very fun movie. But unfortunately, no shows of Gaganachari, so we cannot watch it. Sorry, please continue.
So actually we wanted to watch Gaganachari and actually
in theatre. Yeah.
So what happened, like if we go out then we have to watch at least 2 to 3 movies.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of work pending, so we have to plan accordingly. So I think because of that I was scrolling through YouTube and I found this trailer. So I think I don't know
what's
much.
the context about it, like
I don't know anything about
whose
it.
movie, who's the actor,
I don't
director?
have any clue. I just found it, so I just kept it for reaction. I didn't even watch the trailer.
What if it's bad? Then what will we do? If it's not recommended by anyone, what if it's
I
bad?
don't know.
Then our shooting will go into waste. We cannot upload it.
No, I think we should.
Is it a comedy movie,
anyway?
Romantic movie, drama,
I
crime,
have
thriller,
no clue.
suspense,
No clue.
thriller, horror?
Let's watch it.
Let's watch it. Samadhana Pusthakam. Let's watch it.
എക്കാലത്തെയും മികച്ച മലയാള സിനിമകൾ ആസ്വദിക്കൂ സൈന പ്ലേ OTT-യിൽ.
Sign up, play OTT. Oh.
Alpha is equal to A minus D.
എടാ മറ്റേതെന്താ മനസ്സിലായോ? ഏത് ആ ബുക്ക് എന്താണെന്നറിയോ?
വല്ല ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്ക് എങ്ങനെ ആയിരിക്കും?
എടാ കിഴങ്ങത് ടെക്സ്റ്റ് നോട്ടൊന്നുമല്ല, പീസ് ബുക്കാണ്, പീസ് ബുക്ക്.
സിനിമാ മംഗളത്തിന്റെ നടുപേജ് നോക്കണമെങ്കിൽ പൈസ കൊടുത്ത് വാങ്ങിക്കണം.
എന്തോ
എന്താ ആദർശ് മാധവൻ?
അതിന് ഇന്ദുവിന് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട നോവൽ ഏതായിരുന്നു?
ആദർശ് നോവലൊക്കെ വായിക്കാറുണ്ടോ? എനിക്ക് കഥയെക്കാളും കൂടുതൽ ഇഷ്ടം കഥയും നോവലൊക്കെയാണ്.
എനിക്ക് അതെ.
പീസ് ബുക്കേ നിനക്ക് ഈ കിടക്കുന്ന മുത്തും ജിപ്പിയും പവിഴവും മന്ദാരവും പോലെ അല്ല വെറൈറ്റി എന്തെങ്കിലും
recent reaction.
ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് അല്ലേ, അപ്പൊ അങ്ങനെ മനസ്സിലാവും.
ഫോട്ടോ കണ്ടാ പോരെ, എന്തിനാ മനസ്സിലാക്കണേ? മുട്ടൻ പീസ ഫുൾ നേക്കഡ്.
Playboy Kerala. Oh, Suresh in that movie.
നിങ്ങളുടെ പത്തിങ്ങതാ 20 പകരം നമുക്ക് 200 ഉണ്ടാക്കാം.
നരസിംഹത്തിന്റെ റിലീസ് പോലെ
entrepreneurship in Kerala.
സാറിന് ഒരു ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ കിട്ടി. നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂളിലെ ഒരു കുട്ടിയുടെ കയ്യിൽ
That book.
ഉണ്ട്.
ഇല്ല ഇനി ഗെയിമിന്റെ സെക്കൻഡ് ഫേസ്.
മുത്തിന്റെ കാര്യത്തിൽ തീരുമാനം.
അച്ചടക്കത്തിന്റെ കാര്യത്തിൽ സ്കൂൾ ഒരു വിട്ടിട്ടാ.
ഇവിടെ ഉള്ള ആരും ഇങ്ങനത്തെ പുസ്തകങ്ങളൊന്നും വായിക്കാറില്ല എന്ന് പറയായിരുന്നു, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ബോയ്സ്.
മറ്റടുത്ത പണി കാണിക്കല്ലേ അപ്പോ?
Baapre. The editing is so good.
And it's more fun.
Yeah, it's a funny comedy film. Oh, now it's getting serious. Tone change. Baapre. Book of Peace. Wait, Silk Smitha is ulala, dirty picture, right? Is that Silk Smitha? Silk Smitha is real. I thought it's fiction.
No. It's real. It's real.
She was a Malayali dancer or something.
She was actually it's demeaning. Like we call it B-grade movies, right?
But yeah, she was an actress.
She was an actress.
Oh, I thought Silk Smitha.
It's a real story.
Vidya Balan, right?
Yes,
I thought it's fiction.
No.
Dirty
It's
picture.
a true story. I don't have exact knowledge, but it's like she was from Malayalam industry and then she goes to some other industry.
Bollywood.
I think not Bollywood.
Oh, acha. Okay. So, anyways, that's not the part of the story.
Yeah.
So, okay. Okay. So it's about an erotic book
Yeah.
that gets circulated among the boys. I
Yes.
think they are in high school of Kerala, in the town of Kerala, and the elders know about it, and then the drama unfolds. So the first part is comedy. Is the usual boys having fun, like Iduki Gold that we recently watched. Then it gets serious. I think as you can see in the final frame, right? The mother, she's like, I don't want to do anything with you, your son.
Like
She's
the tone
disgraced.
really changes.
Yeah, so basically the second half will be more serious drama. And I could see that guy from Jati Kutha, that cute girl that we recently
I
reacted.
remember like Ashwin told it's a fruit.
Oh, it's a fruit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ashwin for writing really interesting comments. And then that Sushin or Subhasha character, not Subhasha,
Or that love story
that
one.
movie which had a really long name. Is the same guy?
No.
No? He's not the same guy?
No, this guy is really young.
Oh, okay.
When you check it.
But
oh,
yeah,
actually,
he's
I remember
thin
now.
and lean.
Yeah, I remember now. Why did I choose this movie? I saw the guy, which we reacted recently. The guy.
Jati Kutham or something.
Yeah.
That song was really funny. If you guys do check it out.
Yeah.
So okay, so basically it's Playboy. Like do you know about Playboy magazine?
Yeah, I know.
How do you know?
Means it's dirty stuff, right?
Not for boys.
No, does
I could
it
relate.
really have like Indian context? Like
No,
India
so-
mein hota tha like
No.
does it exist in
No. Playboy was majorly in US, but yes, it was circulated here in India before.
Or maybe localized version of
Local, maybe. I don't know about the Kerala.
Did you have?
No comments.
Okay.
Novel.
Pakshe.
But I mean Pakshe, before the era of internet, VPN and Telegram, WhatsApp, this used to be normal, like DVD cassettes and magazines. So this is how sex education used to be
I
done.
was a good girl. Like, I didn't do this stuff.
Your life was boring. Your childhood
My
was
life
boring.
was very interesting.
Your childhood was boring.
Like I have the childish childhood, not like this erotic.
No, it should be a balance of innocence and experience. There is a poetry, English
Yeah.
literature, there is a poetry, innocence and experience. William Blake, I think. But yeah, anyway, so basically both is important. Both halves are
Yes,
important.
it's true.
But yeah, so here I could relate because maybe not in 2001 when we were in 2006, 7, 8, just before internet came to Tripura. It used to happen. We used to have like our
Books.
Yeah, boy groups that used to have those erotic novels, DVDs, CD cassettes. So yeah.
But I have listened to a
majorly
lot
relate.
of like Bollywood like songs which were the lyrics were like really dirty.
Double
Yeah, double
I'm
meaning.
sure it like they exist in all the film industries, not necessarily only Hindi. It's just that we are only
It
aware
was
about
really
Hindi.
funny that dance and all we used to
Yeah.
we were kid like we used to follow the dance step and without knowing like what was
Hey,
there.
Rashmi, there are certain cartoons in Cartoon Network that we used to watch back when we were ekdam kid that had double meaning. You only realize after you grow up. I am not like
I don't know if Tom and Jerry have that. I don't think so.
No, in Tom and Jerry also there are certain scenes, but yeah, there are certain cartoons. I can't recall the name right now, but I saw like in Twitter some scenes. They were like, while I was kid, this meaning had something different connotation.
Yeah.
Now it's different connotation.
I
So
think we
it's
are
there.
digressing. I think
Not digressing. It's part of the
means we are extending. So I think
Samadhana
about
Pusthakam.
Samadhana
Pusthakam means the book.
Yeah, I think
Samadhana simple book.
no. Samadhana Pusthakam means I think it's like a solution book.
Oh, Samadhan. Yeah, solution.
Solution book.
Solution book.
So maybe it's something like they explore their sexual desires from that book and later they fall into some trap or something like that and
the boys.
Then they realize the hardcore reality and something about the sex education also in the later part they have
in the final frame it said.
So I think they might have some social context too
Maybe.
because to be honest we are born and brought up such an idiot like when we
Wait, we are born and brought up such an idiot. Talk about yourself. Please continue.
No, about this like sex education, right? Like Do you remember those biology classes where we used to bunk, like especially for girls, like when it had menstrual something, or like when we were talking about the body parts. So like the girls used to like.
No, even teachers used to skip back in our days. Teachers also used to skip those chapters.
My teacher, he taught, but like we were like in the corner laughing it loud. Like
same with boys. Boys.
Yeah, even in that class we couldn't even like look at each other, like the boys and the girls.
Yeah, it's very awkward.
Yeah. So I think that should not happen at least. At least we should.
I think now times are changing with internet and everything.
Yeah, now
kids are getting aware at much early age, so that's there. So.
I think there should be balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Innocence and experience.
Yeah.
Do read that poem if you guys want to. So yeah, I think final verdict. Do you want to watch it? What's your opinion?
Actually, to be honest, like such kind of movie really interests me, where I see like very young actors and there are like the story of like childhood. This really attracts me, so I really want to watch it.
Okay,
and this trailer also looks very like.
Trailer is good. Trailer is good,
and even it looks very promising. I don't know about the director, I don't know about much about the actor, but this trailer looked promising. What about you?
Yeah, true. I mean, like whatever content they had in the film, how they cut the trailer from that was commendable. Like the transitions and the editing was top notch. Now for me is, yes, I like the trailer, and just like you, the topic seems very interesting, and the actors also, like if these kid actors, child actors, they are also doing fair job. Like acting is also good. The story is also interesting. Like the plot may be very simple, right? Like an erotic book comes out in a small town in Kerala and it disrupts the whole community. So this is an interesting premise. Now I want to see like where they take it from there, like where it goes.
Yeah, the ending.
Yeah, and for me, honestly, maybe I'll skip it in theater. When it comes to OTT, then maybe I'll check for me. Like this is not something that maybe I'll make that effort to go out in theater and spend an entire day and watch the film and come back. I'll watch it in OTT.
But like on that note, do you think, guys, like now people have gone really like kept aside such kind of movie, like restraining themselves from going to theater for such kind of small movies? I think that's kind of bad, don't you think? I think.
But yeah, so the thing is, I
want to tell you is. Do you remember we watched Lapata Ladies on theater, and we really loved it.
We loved Lapata Ladies.
And if we would have missed on theater, I think we would not have enjoyed that much in like in this small screen OTT, or even in the TV also. Like it's
we don't have a TV.
Yeah, when we were laughing, like the other person also was laughing. So the community experience is really important.
I agree. So now let me answer why I chose that. So basically. Currently, the mindset of the viewers, the audience is like that. Ki now we have so many OTT apps, so Netflix, Amazon Prime, we have so much stuff and so much content to watch. There's so much of pending watch list in IMDb watch list is that I would rather, coming back from school, office or whatever, I would rather, or college, I would rather just sit in my comfort zone and watch a movie I like. Then if there is a movie that I have to watch in theater, then it has to compel me, it has to sell me in a way that has to make me feel like, oh, if I don't watch it in theater, then it's a huge loss. Like movies like Dune, right? Like Furiosa. I'm not saying only high budget action films only deserve in theater. Yes, some of the cultural things also, like smaller things also, they do deserve to be watched in theater, but unfortunately it has to be so much packed, and it has to offer you something, that X factor that compels you to go out of your way and to visit the theater, because visiting the theater, it's a hard job. It's not as easy as just going to Amazon Prime or Netflix. So that mindset has to be there, I mean, currently in the audience.
I think on that note, I have one more contradictory opinion of mine. Then think about the smaller budget movie. Like they can't make like the movies of like 100 crore, 200 crores kind of budget, right? So anyway you will think no, it won't be visually appealing, like I can watch it in my laptop. So that if it keeps on happening, don't you think all the good movies, good scripted movies will stop coming in theater? And even for OTT, now they are producing the big budget wala movies only, like they don't produce.
No, they do indie films
They do
also.
but they don't support nowadays.
No,
have you
OTT
seen,
mein
like
to they
for now for example, I think we are extending it too much.
No.
Maybe we should skip. But for example, you see all the big budget like which is popular ones, mainstream movies only, it comes on, like for example, like animal came and Netflix got like boomed, right? So like they are taking the big movies over there and they are making other people watch like again, like so I think for the smaller budget movies this will be like harder if we keep on making that thinking. And
but in that logic, all of us has limited amount of time and resources.
True.
So how many, just because it's a small scale budget film, how many of them can you like humanly support by going to the theater each time? And also majority of the indie films does not even get theatrical release. Like for instance Gaganachari, just see, we wanted to watch Gaganachari in theater, but it's not coming in theater. So I'm sure it will release in Amazon Prime or Netflix or somewhere.
On that note, think about Gaganachari. Like Gaganachari have a, I think, great visual, but because it don't have that budget, they might not have that connection. So in PVR we don't even have one show also.
Correct.
At least in Book My Show, I don't know if we'll go and check over there. It might
not necessarily in PVR, in other cinema chains also nothing. It had zero shows.
So think about that. If our thinking will be like that, because they are like they are bound. If you don't watch, why they will keep in their theater, right?
Yeah, it's a loss for their business.
It's a loss for their business. And I think in such way, like the good movies won't be watched in theater and will miss out and will complain later. Like,
but yeah, at least we can support in OTT.
Like
in OTT also they get acquired for a huge amount of money.
Yes, I know, but at least like the theater release is which is appreciated more, right? And which is the real cinema experience, I think.
Yeah, real cinema experience is definitely theater. But again, as an audience, it has to be compelling enough so that you take the time out and visit the theater and spend 300 rupees or 500 rupees, whatever, right? It has to be that compelling. Just because it's a low budget film or it comes from we cannot do that. We cannot justify that.
I'm not telling that.
Yeah.
That's what. Just because it's have good visual, I can't go and watch that movie. But just because it's a small movie, I won't restrain myself from watching it in theater.
Yeah.
So that's what I meant.
True. Like Lapata Ladies we watched in theater. We knew it would be a
like for 12th fail,
experience.
Many people it's in Hindi context, Bollywood context, like many of people missed out on watching 12th fail, and later when it came to OTT.
No, 12th fail was a huge box office success.
No. Listen, that's so because of word of mouth, but because of Vidhu Vinod Chopra, he have money. He has money, so that's why he can do that. But think about the other production. They can't do, na. Even for Lapata Ladies also, it didn't do really great in the theater. But later when people when it came on Netflix, people were like going crazy on Twitter. So think about that, and they're like, when did it happen? They didn't know about it also.
So what's the solution then?
So I think the solution is, I think sometimes you should go beyond just visual. You should search for story if you really want to experience movies, good movies.
Then in your logic, what are the kinds of movies that should be only watched in OTT? That does not necessarily need, because not every film you can go to a theater and watch.
That's what.
Then what's the use of Netflix, Amazon subscription, Hotstar? Yeah.
Usually it was for series, to be honest. Earlier it was only for the series, it was not for the movies. But recently what happened, like small budget, they don't get the slot in the theater, so they release it directly to OTT. And OTT also doing the same thing. Netflix also give I think it's becoming very long conversation. Should we stop?
नहीं बोलो.
So Netflix also only recommend you the top 10 nowadays. Like it will keep you recommending the stuff which are a lot of time watched by people.
Yeah, of course. That's how business works, na?
Think about it, but some content are really shitty. I'm sorry to say
So
that.
then in that case, average audience tastes are also shitty. That's the reason. That's the supply and demand, right?
But
what's the reason that Animal got so much of box office success?
Then
It's because the mindset of the people are like that. They want to see that.
But on that note, I want to tell, in Netflix, Lapata Ladies is the first ranking. Like it ranked more than Animal.
Yeah.
So why? Because people, when the word of mouth goes beyond the Twitter and everywhere, then people realize, "Arey, we missed out on theater release."
Yeah,
It's
but then
gone.
again, Animal was released a while back. Lapata Ladies came little
No,
late. So by that time, a lot of the audience have
Not-
already watched Animal.
No, it's wrong. What I was telling, like the total number of viewers.
Oh, total. Or maybe
it's-
during that time, I thought.
No. Obviously, they won't compare. Like recently movie which.
No,
released on
Netflix mein they have
No.
at number 1 right now.
Not
this
that
week.
one. Not that one. Not top 10. Like
Acha.
that's according to the.
Yeah,
releases,
anyways.
But, yeah.
आगे बढ़ो.
Yeah, so that's all.
What? Wrap it up.
So I think that's what I think movies should be watched according to your interest, not according to the visual appeal. Obviously, visual appeal is a big thing, but at least you should, if you really love movies, I think you should consider good stories also. Like if you love a trailer, I think you should give like a little effort to watch it in the theater, like little effort.
No, I completely disagree. Just
Yeah.
because you like a trailer, you are not obliged to watch every film in theater. How will you do that?
Obviously, you can't do that. You
Yeah.
have work, you have everything. But
Correct.
at least the effort, I'm telling. I'm not telling that you have to go and watch every small movie. That can't be possible.
That's
for
what
you.
you're saying, na?
No,
if you
I'm not-
like a trailer, you have to go to the theater.
What I'm saying.
There are certain films that needs to be watched in theater. There are certain films that needs to be watched in OTT. For example, Avengers Endgame would never work on OTT. Avengers Infinity War or Endgame, it was a pura community experience, right? On the other hand, let's say any feel-good movie, nothing comes to my mind as of now. Any feel-good movie that maybe you can watch alone, that you should watch alone or with friends in home in your comfort, that needs to be watched in OTT. So there is a balance of both. So don't always think that just because you watch it in theater, you're supporting it. Even the OTT rights are also pretty huge deal.
Again, let me
Akshay?
include it.
Yeah.
That I'm not telling that you have to watch all the small movies, but at least any movie which you are interested. Like for example, you like the director, you know it will be good. Anyhow, by guessing or something, like the trailer looks appealing. I think you should watch it in theater if you have time. Obviously, I won't tell if you are in hospital, go watch in the theater. Obviously,
That's such a silly argument.
But
Oh,
on
yeah.
the other hand, I know that there are a lot of good like visual appealing, like Avatar and all. Like for example, the recent Avatar, the story was really bad. But
It had nothing. Yeah.
Like we went for the visual.
Yeah.
So that's different thing. But at least like for example, like recently we watched Lapata Ladies, like where it had story, we enjoyed the story. Like we should go for such kind of movies, right? And for example, Manumal Boys, like it was not.
Manumal Boys was a theatrical experience.
Yeah. So like, but if you think like if you watch the trailer, oh like the friend goes away. Oh
No, that's what I'm saying. after watching the trailer, there has to be certain X factor in it that compels you in your inner self that, oh my god, if I don't watch it in theater, I'll miss it. On the other hand, if there are more like character driven, story driven, for instance, Uluzuko that recently came out, right? If I don't watch it in theater, even if I watch it in OTT, the impact will still be the same. That's what I believe. On the other hand, if I watch Avatar, Top Gun, or let's say Dune or Furiosa in my 15-inch laptop, the impact would be like 10 times less than in a big IMAX screen or big screen.
Obviously,
Yeah.
that will be different. I'm not disagreeing on that part. I'm just telling that at least if a smaller movie looks appealing, you should watch it.
Yeah, that's what I'm also
but
saying.
you are telling like if like it's watchable in laptop, like how do you consider it? How do you consider it that
After
it should
looking
be,
at the trailer,
what are the criteria? What are the criteria? Like how do you know Manual Boys is for theater?
so when I watched the trailer, we have reacted to the trailer
Yeah.
also. When we watched the trailer, we saw the landscape, the setting, the backdrop was huge. The music element was really good. The sound system. I don't have Dolby surround sound in my house. The sound was really good. Right. The drama, the tension that they built. Just after looking at the trailer, you can rationalize, you can have an argument saying that, oh my god, I have to watch it in theater, right? Just by watching Top Gun Maverick trailer, we know it has real life action scenes. It's not CGI. I have to watch it in theater. Even if my 15-inch laptop will never justify. On the other hand, let's say, as I said, a film like Uluzuko and even this Samadhana Pusthakam, which we are like the discussion is getting too long, but this, even if I watch it in OTT with my friends, like if I invite my friends in my house and just watch it in OTT in our free time, in Netflix, Amazon, whatever, it will still be fine. Like I would not miss out on a whole lot.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, you
so
guys
you
can
decide.
let us
I
know.
think
Yeah. Oh
that,
shit.
that will be better.
It
because
does not have
we
any right
can't
and wrong
agree
answer.
or else we will keep extending this video.
Yeah.
So I think you should decide. You can tell your at least
Your opinion. Yeah, but if you're someone who has only watched 1 minute of the clip and sharing opinion, then it won't work. So that's why, let's say, comment the word blue, BLUE, comment the word blue. So only after, if you're giving me any argument you're giving, it has to have the word blue or hashtag blue or any, so that we know that you've heard both of us for the longest, I don't know, it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes or 30 minutes, then only share your opinion. Otherwise, the context would be lost. So yeah, I think it's time to wrap this.
Yes, for the love of movies, please like, share, subscribe to Filmosophy.
Such kind of discussion are required, of course, sometimes.